You know what it is. Braless bios. We're taking off the bras and we're talking plainly here. I'm Coach Vuyanzi. Before we go on, today I've been in a What I'm Letting Go of series. However, today I'm going to talk about what I'm not going to let go of. Before we go on, please do the right thing. Like, subscribe, follow, put a comment down to let me know what you like, your opinions, and I just want to hear from you. So during this series, I've been talking about what I'm letting go of, and today, this day that I'm recording, it's a special day in Kenya where I am, and it's about the commemoration of. Sorry, I may not have it exactly 100% correct, but it's just about commemorating those who fought for the freedoms and civil rights of this country. And coming from America, that whole thing of civil rights is just in the blood. It's in my it's all up in me. And what do I mean by that? So let me go back. What am I not letting go of? I'm not letting go of hope. I'm feeling kind of really grounded right now because I know I'm in my season. I'm walking in my purpose, and I'm not letting go of hope that things can change and my role in things changing. So what do I mean by that? You know that I'm a coach. However, it's it's not like, yeah, it's my profession, but it's my calling and it's my purpose. What I do is I have worked with and continue to work with women who have influence and women who make impact and women where it's the possibility of them making even more impact. If I'm talking about today as a day of commemoration of those who fought for freedoms, and even today in Kenya, there's still people marching and protesting for their more rights, for civil rights, for just ordinary rights for regular people. Not saying they don't have rights, but just certain things that are going on. And, I don't talk a lot politically here on camera, but what my thing is that I'm holding on to hope that more women will move into their lives and be purposeful about walking into their purpose. That these women are going to, with intention, walk into changing their lives, hence changing their sphere, hence changing their community, hence changing their country, hence changing the world. I'm not letting go of hope. Change doesn't happen overnight. And that's individual change, right? Because everything has to start with an individual. And then as you come together, it is the collective then. Imagine everyone moving in their purpose, abiding in their purpose, moving in their mission and in their vision, and the positive change and impact it has on the world, you see. Recently, I was talking to some people, some folks, some close people at my church, and they, one person was just like, the marching, it's the protesting, it's doing nothing. This is doing nothing. And this is where maybe as an American, I said, I don't like it. I was listening to a lot of things for a while and her saying, maybe the church shouldn't be involved in politics. However, I don't know. I didn't agree with that. Yeah, I didn't agree with that. And in the end, after processing, and I'm still kind of processing that, I said, if we don't involve religion in politics, for me, and I said, as an American, what a difference it would have made when I think about Dr. Martin Luther King, when I think about Malcolm X, who both brought religion into the picture. When, oh my gosh, and I wish I had looked at it recently. Dr. King wrote a letter to the other preachers. He's like, yo, you're watching injustice and you're doing nothing about it. But here I sit and I'm doing something in doing God's work. So I'm not letting go of hope, Queen, that that when I look at from the American standpoint, when people were protesting, like before I was born, and you see them getting bit by dogs, you see the police, the firemen hosing people down with the strong water. You see them getting beat. The shit is getting beat out of them. Part of my language, but you want me to be nice when I'm talking about this, and I'm sure there were people at that time who were like, why are they doing this? This is not making a change. However, looking in the Americas from 1960 something, right, to 2025, and where really right now they're trying to dial back civil rights. That's why people are marching. That's why people are calling their senators, their congress people. That's why people are signing petitions. That's why people are looking and saying, oh my gosh, we're going back to then. When you hold on to hope, it means that things take time. Things take time to transform, to transition, for a culture to be reshaped. So today in Kenya, when I know that people are marching, when I know that there's going to be someone who gets hit or beat up, and I have prayed for the safety of those people. I know I can't let go of hope in what I do. No, I will not run for an office because that doesn't interest me. However, where I am, I know that I can make an impact. I know I am making an impact. I know that I have made an impact on other people's lives, and those people have gone out to be able to serve more people. Queen, today I am not letting go of hope because other people have gone before. I stand on the shoulders of those who've gone before me. And on this day, they call it Saba Saba. I guess I should have looked it up before I started this video. I didn't. If anyone wants to put it down there, what the literal translation is, on this day is Saba Saba. That's how I'm feeling. Not giving up, not letting go of hope, because change happens many times, little by little, to see the bigger change. And sometimes we don't see it. So let's not let go of hope and think that what we're seeing doesn't make a difference. Don't be apathetic. Don't be apathetic. Don't just sit there and look at the world happen and be the one who say what happened. Be the one that causes things to happen. Queen, I love you so freaking much. If I could grab your face and just mwah! Coach Vuyanzi here, Braless Bios. Peace.